Guys, we're here. This is part 3 of Stacy the Halo War. This is going to be my final book read through, as long as, my stuff doesn't short circuit like it's been doing constantly as I've been reading through these books. And of course, this is Stacy the Halo War. This is part 3. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out the introduction and overview, parts 1 and part 2, make sure you guys do that. This is the epic conclusion video to Stacy the Halo War, the Stacy trilogy, and this is my final video for reading through all my books. This is, of course, the last book in my entire book series. So, yeah, if you guys are reading along with me, we're going to be starting on page 31 at chapter 13, Douglas battles Andrew. And, all of you guys that have been watching all these videos, reading these books with me or not, thank you guys for all your guys' love and support. It has been an amazing journey reading all of my books, the Island trilogy, the Stacy trilogy, RMG, the Nightmare Room, the Chronicles of Unit 4, Delta Force, the Final War trilogy. It has just been an amazing roller coaster. Of course, the Digital Doom Chronicles, I enjoyed reading that again with you guys, making those videos. It's just been an awesome and an amazing journey, and I am kind of sad that I'm done. Yet at the same time, I'm happy because these videos, even though some were short and some were really long, I put a lot of energy, time, passion, a lot of my soul into doing these guys, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys have missed out on any of these videos for my books, that you guys go ahead and check them out. All of my book videos are going to be in one playlist here on my channel. It's titled My Books Read by Me, and I highly encourage you guys to do that if you guys have missed out on any of the books that I have put out here on my channel. And honestly, I didn't think I was ever going to do this. It was something that I know a lot of you guys have requested me to do in the past years, and just with COVID-19 at the time we were recording this video in July 2020, honestly, I've just had a lot of spare time to be able to do this, and so that's really primarily the three reasons I wanted to do this. Because I want to do it because it was fun, something I was wanting to do for a long time. You guys have been pestering me to do this for a long time, and I had free time because of COVID-19, and my workload at work has been really slow. So with that, guys, I hope you guys really do enjoy this video. If you guys haven't subscribed, I highly encourage you guys to do so. Also, make sure to hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos. And also make sure to, of course, head over to Twitch. Follow me and friend me there for free at Douglas447. It's got a Detective Pikachu icon. Again, that's Douglas447 with a capital D. Hope you guys enjoyed the final book in my final... hope you guys enjoyed the final video for my final book. Chapter 13. Douglas battles Andrew. While still in the sickbay of the Skillet, Andrew and Jenny turned into Halo form and prepared to battle Stacy, Henry, Ted, and I for the first time. My family, friends, and I was able to see that Halos were nothing more than aliens with brain power 20 times more powerful than a regular human's brain. Their bodies were completely metal, with everything else about them being human, except one major difference. Their face had 3 blue strips, which were their eyes, and had no hair or nose. "Jenny, please listen to me. This is madness," said Henry. "Our love was just to deceive you," said Jenny. "So you don't have feelings for me like I do of you?" asked Henry. Jenny realized she really did love him, ceased her hostility against the human friends, and decided to turn against her own father. "Dad, Henry is right about this being extreme madness," said Jenny. "No, you, and your human allies are wrong. Being a Halo is better than living an ordinary life," replied Andrew. "We were made to be human for a purpose. Anything besides humankind is not God's best creation. Being Halo, in my eyes, is not only a curse, but a rebellion against God and his ways. All this means being a Halo is like a sin coming from a demon body," I said. "If what you say is correct, let's see if dark or light wins," stated Andrew. In the flash of a moment, Jenny used her halo strength to punch her father in the chest. However, it did very little. Andrew used his halo's abilities, tossed Jenny at a nearby wall, and knocked her out cold. Then I rushed into the fight to battle Andrew myself, while Stacy, Henry, and Ted watched over Jenny. With my small combat knife and Andrew's super strength, we fought in hand-to-hand combat as Jenny slowly regained consciousness. At a turning point in my fight against the Halo leader, Andrew eventually nailed me to the floor, took my knife forcefully from my hand, and just as he was about to slit my throat, a knife was jabbed through Henry's throat. Andrew turned around to see Jenny behind him and realized his own daughter had killed him. Andrew's body fell to the ground, his Halo form disappeared, and was replaced with a human appearance, and the Halo leader was declared dead. Chapter 14. A Bigger Problem. Stacy, Henry, Ted, and I were all shocked at the fact Jenny had done what we thought she would never be able to do: kill her father. Soon Jenny realized her actions and began to cry. While Henry comforted Jenny, the remaining 5 crew members of the Skillet left the sick bay and walked to the command bridge. Suddenly, sensors began going off on the ship. "What is going on?" I asked to Ted, who was checking out the situation. "We have a bigger problem than the Halo commander. Our scans have revealed that Terra that got away traveled to the zombie village and is about to leave Terra in a ship called Prometheus," said Ted. "What is the ship's course?" asked Jenny, still in human form. "Earth," replied Ted. "That Terra will most likely inform the Terras on Earth of the humans that escaped during the Halo invasion and travel outer space to make humankind no more," said Jenny. "What do we do?" asked Stacy. "We need to stop it. If we succeed, the Terra forces will remain on Earth, never leave, and allow us to successfully retake our home world," replied Jenny. Chapter 15. The Strike Force. With all the given information, I decided to form a strike force in order to kill the Terra. The strike force would consist of Stacy, Ted, and I, while Henry and Jenny remained on the Skillet to repair the damage from the venom caused by the Terra. The group of 3 left the safety of the ship with machine guns and earpieces before taking the last jeep. As I drove the jeep, Stacy continued to sit in the passenger seat, while Ted controlled the mounted machine gun. As soon as the strike force came upon the zombie village, we exited out of the jeep and found a nearby path that traveled underground. The 3 of us entered the path, and minutes later realized it led to a ship, Prometheus. "I guess your scanners were right after all," I said to Ted. "For once I wish they weren't," said Ted. The strike force silently and quickly boarded the ship using an open door, walked to the command bridge of the circular ship, and saw the Terra creature standing still. "Hey, you," said Ted. The Terra turned around to see the 3 of us and prepared to feast. "My name is Douglas Armstrong," I said. "I have no name," replied the Terra. "Okay, now that we know you understand me, can you please shut down this ship?" I said. "Why?" asked the Terra. "If you do leave, your friends on Mars will be killed," I answered. "No, they won't. They are on Earth," said the Terra. Ted, Stacy, and I were scared that the monster knew of details we thought it was unaware of at the time. "I am leaving this planet and will take my people across the universe to infect all humans across space," said the Terra, pressing a button to allow Prometheus to come out of its resting place. "Kill it!" I yelled. The 3 of us opened fire on the speedy creature with their deadly machine guns. However, the Terra got past our bullets, ate Ted whole, hit me in the chest with acid venom, and ran towards Stacy to finish her off. Chapter 16. The End of Life. With Ted Jones, the Skillet's main pilot, dead, and me near death because of the acid on my chest, Stacy stood by herself against the Terra. "Eat this, devil," said Stacy. As the demon creature opened its mouth to eat my wife, she fired 1 bullet inside of its mouth up towards its brain, killing it. Stacy dashed over to me and helped me stand up. "Douglas, you're dying," said Stacy. "Don't worry, I've been through worse," I replied, even though the acid in my veins would kill me very, very soon. Look at this, said Stacy, checking out the screens of the Terra ship. This doesn't look good at all, I said. It appears the Terra was going to enact the end-of-life protocol if he died, said Stacy. That doesn't sound good, I stated. Agreed. It set this ship on an autopilot course. I can't change it. The ship will self-destruct when it reaches Earth to blow up the planet and warn other Terras to leave, said Stacy. How can we stop it? I asked. Jenny or Henry, please come in, said Stacy, using her earpiece. Stacy, this is Jenny. We got the ship fixed and can see Prometheus leaving the planet. What's going on? Asked my son's girlfriend. Ted and the Terra are dead. Douglas is dying. We need you two to destroy Prometheus, said Stacy. Not with you still on board, said Jenny, refusing to kill Henry's parents. If we don't stop it, there won't be any home to go back to, said Stacy. Jenny looked at Henry, and both realized they had no choice. Together, the two lovers pressed a red button and watched as 50 missiles went to the sky and the remains of the Prometheus came crashing down. As Jenny and Henry kissed, an escape pod crashed down at the entrance to the skillet. Moving faster than I thought you would, son, I said, with Stacy beside me. You're alive, yelled Henry in happiness. Yes, but I'm not going to be for much longer, I said, as me and Stacy entered the ship. Henry and Jenny looked at the acid burn on my chest and knew I would pass away at any moment. Henry, take Jenny to the machine and reverse the halo effect inside of her. She deserves to be human just human in order to completely enjoy you, I said. Thanks, Dad, said Henry. The lovers left the skillet, used the machine to make Jenny lock completely human, and used C4 to destroy the evil device and the temple, birthplace of the Terras. I love you so very much, I said. I love you too, said Stacy. Stacy, did you destroy it? I asked, near death. Yes, Douglas. The Terra ship is blown to pieces and the threat is over, replied Stacy. Dad, what are we going to do? The skillet has limited food and air. There must be some way to save the human race, said Henry, my 21-year-old son, returning with Jenny. If you guys have noticed, this is tying in with the beginning of the book. You must trust in God. He will show you all his plans for your life. My purpose is complete, and now I get to meet him. Take the skillet and travel outer space. He will provide a planet for you to live on, I said. How can I trust God if he's going to allow you to die? Asked Henry. You'll find a way. Your actions will either win ourselves a new home or doom us to extinction, I replied. I will trust in him, and when we find our new home, I will name it New Earth, said Henry. Henry, take good care of your girlfriend, Jenny, I said. I will make sure that he does, stated my wife, Stacy. My time has come. I love you all, I said, with my dying breath. As my pale body slowly shut down the last of my vital organs, the thumping sound of my heartbeat began to sound very, very faint. I could no longer move my body, and my brown eyes became enraged with a fiery sensation. Soon after, my eyelids fluttered, and seconds later they sealed shut forever. Stacy, Henry, and Jenny all felt miserable for my passing. Tears ran down their faces while everyone was in a gloomy mood at the loss of a great man, father, husband, and leader. Jenny, can you fly this ship? Asked Stacy. Yes, replied Jenny. Then get us off of this planet and let's do as my husband said to do, said Stacy. The group of three strapped themselves into a seat, and they left the planet Terra. Chapter 17. Staceys Attack. As Stacy mourned for both Amy's and Douglas's death, she led Henry and Jenny to locate the scattered human resistance hiding out on nearby planets. Through peace and democracy, Stacy Blonde became the leader of the attack on our home planet, Earth. There were great losses on both sides of the conflict. However, humankind prevailed over the Terras, and the human race won the Halo War. With the help of my husband's journal and records from many other sources, I conclude writing to you, dear readers, about my life. My name is Stacy Blonde, and the adventures recorded in my diaries is to help future generations remember Earth's history. That history includes Douglas and me falling in love, him saving me from a deadly cancer, defeating Darko and Satan, and protecting me to the death during the Halo War. With me being the leader, or queen, of New Earth, I today watched Jenny and Henry get married. That makes them a prince and a princess to succeed me when I join a man that loved me so much he risked everything to protect what he loved most. A girl named Stacy. The last chapter. Chapter 18. A Long Goodbye. Year 2040. 7 years later. "We have arrived," said Henry to Jenny and Stacy, both on the skillet. "I hope the coordinates we were given led to the correct planet," said Stacy, seeing her fleet of ships outside of a glass window on the skillet's command bridge. Moments later, Stacy, Henry, and Jenny landed on the mystery planet and were greeted by humans with the names of Brittany Lewis, Jack Frost, Ben 10, Susanna Frost, Lucas Armstrong, Will Frost, and Gwen 10. This is going to tie in with the Unit 4 universe and other things now. "Welcome to Earth 4. Sorry for us looking sad, but we just left the graves of Douglas, Amy, Devin, and Stacy," said Ben 10. "That is not possible. My name is Stacy, Stacy Blonde. My husband was Douglas Armstrong and was killed years ago by an alien. Devin was killed by a demon. Amy was my daughter and was also killed by an alien," said the human leader. "Impossible. They all died yesterday in their sleep from old age," said Lucas. "Where are you from?" asked Jack Frost. "Earth," replied Stacy. "How is that possible? I thought it was blown up during the final war," asked Susanna Frost. "What if we're from two different parallel universes?" asked Stacy. "That's impossible," said Jenny. "It would seem so. You seem to have adventures in your own parallel universe revolving greatly around Stacy, while we were part of the Unit 4 parallel universe," said Brittany Lewis. "I wonder what other parallel universes are out there that are similar and different to ours," said Ben 10. "Want to go explore them?" asked Stacy. "Yes," replied Ben 10. The humans from Earth 4 boarded the skillet and joined Stacy, Henry, and Jenny with Stacy's fleet as well to explore other universes that might be tied together in a great connection. A connection that one day might lead them to the creator of their life stories. And one day they all live to find the creator, the connector, one person on the planet called Peace, with his name Douglas Armstrong. "Hey, Dad," said Lucas from the Unit 4 universe. "Hello, my family and friends," said Douglas. "Why create the Unit 4, RMG, Stacy, the Island, Revelation, the Nightmare Room, and the Digital Doom Chronicles universes?" asked Henry. "To inform the real universe of many ways that life will end for all based on the life they chose. How good and evil will end," said Douglas. "What now?" "What now?" asked Lucas. "Now I wake up and return to reality," said Douglas. "I don't understand," said Ben. "Everything in every parallel universe has been nothing more than a dream," replied Douglas. "We are not real?" asked Stacy. "No, you are not. I have been trying to wake up several times, like in the Chronicles of Unit 4 and the Island. But I realized something," said Douglas. "What?" asked Jack Frost. "In order for the conflict between good and evil to end, both sides have to lose greatly. Evil leaders are gone, but I remain. I have to die," said Douglas. "No, Dad! I won't lose you again!" yelled Henry. "Henry, please. This is the only way I can return to my universe, and the ones I created no longer have evil. I am sorry for the wars, the deaths, and the pain I have caused in everyone's lives. It is time," said Douglas. Lucas was given his father's lightsaber from his father, Douglas. Lucas activated his father's green lightsaber, looked around at his friends and family, and then at Douglas. "Are you sure about this?" asked Lucas to Douglas. "End it," replied Douglas. Lucas jammed the blade into Douglas's chest and killed the author. My body slowly turned into dust, but my soul lived on. It entered the black hole in Sector 21 of the Unit 4 universe and entered my sleeping body back on Earth. I awoke from my sleep at last and continued onwards in life as a normal person. A man named Douglas Arnold Armstrong. The universes, the stories I created exist only in my memory, on the pages I write. Soon they will fade into legend, and from legend to myth. Because of this, I fear few people will be ready for that day. The day anyone that has the right to enter heaven will, and my universe will no longer know evil. The end. Forever. Guys, we have done it. We have concluded Stacy, the Halo War. We have concluded reading through all of my books. My entire book series has been concluded. I appreciate you guys being on this really long, adventurous, light and dark, funny, romantic adventure with me, guys. I will see you guys in another video, whether it be covering movies, music, video games, TV shows, or airsoft guns here on the Texas Man channel. And I also stream here on occasion, but primarily I do that on Twitch at Douglas447. You guys all have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. This is the author, signing out.